Putting this together was quite tough given all the treatment options out there. Also, we struggled when thinking about who our target audience is for this video. Is it the person that's suffering? Is it the doctor that the patient looks to for help? Or is it the loved one who's watching their special person wither away into nothing? Well, in truth, this is for every single one of you. The right treatment program can change your life. Imagine being in prison since the day that you were born. It's not your fault, you're just in jail. Now someone comes up to you and says that if you do this one thing, you will be free at last. Well, treatment is like that. Addiction makes you a prisoner inside your own mind, and treatment is the one thing that allows you to go free. Now, when choosing a treatment program that is going to save your life, there are a few key things to be looking out for as well as a few things to be careful of. Some treatment programs have been around for a very long time, and therefore their names are synonymous with addiction recovery. Now there's a challenge here. Firstly, the treatment program itself is not that important. It's the people inside the program that are running the program that need to be looked at very closely. People running the program will change, and you need to remember that even though the program might not change, the people might. Ask yourself, does this seem like the right lot of people for me? Similarly, with treatment facilities, the facility itself is just brick and mortar. It's the professionals inside who are going to save your life, not the painting that's been standing there for 40 years. How have these people been trained? How do they keep themselves sharp? These people are going to be doing a form of mental surgery on you, so you best be sure that they know what they're doing. Most importantly, they should be able to explain to you exactly why they are planning on treating you in a particular way. If they cannot tell you, then they probably don't know, and in that case, run. There is a misconception that the longer you're in treatment, the better your chances of success are. This is not completely accurate. What you need to ask yourself is how much work will actually be done in the time that I'm in treatment. Cut out all of the fill activities and all of the niceties. What is the actual work being done on you and how intensive is it? Are you looking to go away for a long time and be institutionalized, or are you looking to go in, get better, and get on with your life? The field of psychology and addiction recovery is changing on a daily basis. Every day we make breakthroughs on how best to treat people in better, more effective ways. When evaluating a treatment program, ask yourself, does this program take into account new scientific breakthroughs? If not, then it's probably best to keep searching. Just like you wouldn't let someone do eye surgery on you that they would have done 80 years ago, don't let them use out-of-date treatments on your mental well-being. It's more important than your eye, so treat it as such. When you make the incredibly difficult decision to ask for help and you pick up the phone, write a text, or send off an email, you're putting your life over into someone else's hands. They should treat your contacting them as the single most important thing that is going on for them right then and there. They should be kind, caring, knowledgeable, and most importantly, they should want to help you right now. My clinical director, Vaughan, called into a treatment center many, many years ago, saying that he was dying and needed help, which he did. The lady on the other side of the phone proceeded to belittle him and make him feel worse than he already did. She almost lost him, and he almost lost his life. Group therapy and individual therapy, the mix between the two is absolutely critical in ensuring that you receive the best possible treatment. In reality, just because other people in the prospective program are going through similar experiences at this point in time, does not mean that they are living through these experiences for the same reason as you. So ask yourself, does the program deal with how you got to where you are and how your symptoms are showing? Because if not, then move on. Your journey to where you are right now is unique to you and you alone. No one else's problem has the same root cause as yours, and therefore this root cause should be dealt with on an individual level to make sure that you can move out of where you are right now and that you never have to go back ever again. But also, what about the symptoms right now? Being where you are probably sucks. Or there could be a few other people sharing this terrible space with you. So there, getting together as a group may well be the best option for this particular set of symptoms and how to sort them out. Just know. You're meant to be going somewhere so that you can get better. This means that you need to be helped by being built up and by being worked on, not by scrubbing floors or doing dishes. That will not rewire your ability to cope with the world around you. Moving on. When you log onto the website of a treatment center and the site is all about horse riding and yoga, then you should be cautious. Are you convinced that riding a horse, no matter how beautiful a picture, will fix the reason that you're unable to cope in your life? Stretching out on a mat in a funky position is brilliant for your body, but are you sure that that is going to change the way in which you view yourself and those around you? These are all lovely and fun things to do, but you need to make sure that you're going into life-saving treatment, not just away for a fancy holiday. What is the real work that is being done on you? What is the hard work that you will be doing on yourself? Ask the question, how is this going to help me to get better? And is it sustainable? Will this last once I've left the treatment center? Can I take this with me? If we feel unsafe, as so many of us do, then we put up walls so that no one can get through them. We end up keeping all of the pain inside and it just gets worse. Treatment is where you go to get better. You need to trust the people that you're letting in so that they can help you to heal you. The people that you're being treated by, the program that they're using, and the place that they're doing it from should all have one major thing in common. They should make you feel safe. If they do not, then the chances are that while you might be having a nice time, you're still going to be guarded and the therapy will not work as intended. As long as you feel safe, the chance of success is much, much higher. Addiction and all its symptoms never exist in isolation. They end up creating an ecosystem around you that is both hurt and hurtful. As your relationship with yourself is damaged, so it is likely that your relationships with other people will also be damaged. I've yet to come across a patient that comes to us and says, everything in my life is great, I just have this little addiction thing which is a problem. There's always more going on and there are always more people that are part of the problem, so the entire lot needs treatment. Family and friends need to be involved in the therapeutic process so that they can also be helped and that they can support you when you need it. Imagine that you didn't have to drive to a support group and that your support groups are the people that you surround yourself with. It'll change your life. Given that relationships with family and friends will likely be strained by the time that you're going into treatment, you need to ask whether or not the program helps to rebuild these relationships or whether it'll break them down further. Is the program appreciative or is it punitive? Does it heal or does it hurt? Are your family and friends going to be turned against you or are they going to be allowed to assist you, to help you to get better? Make sure that you are comfortable, that you'll be better off once you've come out of the program, not scared and alone. This stuff never happens in a vacuum. Make sure that you deal with the root cause of your addiction as well as all of the problems that it has resulted in. If there are things going on in your life that you need to deal with, well then, we need to deal with them. And make sure that you have help doing so. Ask whether or not the program makes room for dealing with the past, the present, and the potential future, because there is no use in going into treatment where it's safe than going out into a war zone that you've done nothing to make better. Once you have been treated and you have a renewed vitality for life and staying safe and happy, then another tough part comes. You need to start adjusting back to the very real world where there are many obstacles and challenges that may be difficult to get through. You'll be newly treated and still somewhat fragile, so ongoing support is critically important for making sure that you get through these challenges without putting your life at risk. The aftercare program itself should, by law, be there and available to you, but it's not about whether or not it is there, it's about what it is and who it is run by. Does the team running it care about you? Do they want to make sure that you stay better? Are they there for you when you're struggling, or are they only doing what the law says they should? Will the program help keep you safe and make sure that if you're struggling, that you're taken care of? Ask for a description of the aftercare program and then think to yourself, Do they care about me? And will this work for me? Ask questions. You have every right to ask for more information about the program that you are hoping will save your life. There will never be a more important time for you to speak up.